The Philippines, renowned for its diverse natural beauty, faces a pressing challenge amidst its developing hospitality industry. This sector, vital for the nation's economy, stands at a crossroads where rapid growth threatens the very ecosystems upon which it thrives. The rapid expansion of the hospitality industry has triggered a cascade of environmental issues, specifically environmental degradation. Coastal pollution stemming from improper waste management and sewage runoff jeopardizes marine ecosystems. Overdevelopment, particularly in ecological sensitive areas like Palawan, results in habitat destruction and biodiversity loss. Moreover, tourist activities such as scuba diving and island hopping exacerbate damage to fragile ecosystems, while high energy consumption fuels climate change.
Coastal resorts attract a multitude of tourists seeking destination and relaxation, leading to increased waste generation. Despite the efforts to manage waste, many resorts struggle with inadequate infrastructure and lax enforcement of regulations. That led to plastic bottles, food wrappers, and other debris litter beaches and water, posing hazards to the marine life. Plastic pollution has reached alarming levels, with millions of tons entering the ocean annually, endangering marine species through ingestion and entanglement. An example of this issue is the Boracay Island, which was closed last April 26, 2018. Due to sustained environmental damage, the crystal clear waters had been transformed into a cesspool. Republic Act No. 9003, or the Ecological Solid Waste Management Act of 2000, provides guidelines for proper waste management, recycling, and segregation. Local governments and resort operators can implement strict enforcement of waste management practices, including penalties for violators. Another act is the Republic Act No. 9275, or the Philippine Clean Water Act of 2004. This law primarily focuses on our country's water resources, including coastal waters, by controlling and regulating pollution coming from land-based resources, especially to the coastal resorts. The local governments can strictly impose these to the island of Boracay.
The issue of overdevelopment in ecologically sensitive areas like in Palawan is a major threat to habitat destruction and biodiversity loss. The Philippine government has established the Philippine Environmental Impact Assessment System under Presidential Decree No. 1586 to address the issue. So in order to counter the overdevelopment, we have the SMART, in which enforcing environmental impact assessment for all hotels and resorts projects, monitoring ECCs, and to assess the ecological impact of development projects.
Tourist activities offered by some resorts, particularly boat tours and water activities such as diving, snorkeling, island hopping, and other activities, can disturb coral reefs and marine life. The issue at hand pertains to the potential detrimental impact of tourist activities offered by resorts. These activities have the potential to disrupt aquatic wildlife through noise pollution, boat collisions, and habitat degradation. For example, the Tubataha Reefs Natural Park in Sulu, Palawan, Philippines, has experienced habitat degradation due to unintentional damage caused by visitors to the coral structures. To address this concern, the SMART approach has been employed as a strategy to mitigate the adverse effects of tourist activities on fragile ecosystems. Resorts may take steps to protect the Tubataha Reefs Natural Park by establishing regulations to limit daily visitors, designating specific activity zones, and enforcing guidelines for dive operators. To measure the impact, they will monitor coral cover, fish diversity, and water quality, and publish an annual report on the reef's health.
Coastal pollution, overdevelopment in environmentally critical areas, and unsustainable tourist activities are identified as the most significant environmental degradation problem caused by the hospitality industry in the Philippines, due to their direct impact on marine ecosystems and their essential role in supporting tourism and livelihoods. Addressing these issues is not a solitary pursuit but a collective responsibility. Through concerted efforts, the Philippines can safeguard its natural beauty, economic viability, and pave the way for a more sustainable future.